What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to discuss a very interesting question that was actually asked in my last video by one of my subscribers. Now, I know I'm going to butcher your name if I try to say it, so instead I'll show it. I greatly appreciate you leaving the comment and being a subscriber for so long. And it's an excellent question, so let's quickly read it out. When we are playing as either Spider-Man, how is Insomniac going to address the fact that the other is not coming to help you when fighting crime in a city and other side activities? They were able to fix this in Miles with Peter traveling with MJ, but this time both will be in the city at the same time. So this is a really good question, and one that I thought maybe we could expand upon and try to figure out our own answers, and hopefully it's something that they do address. I guess I want to start there. I would like some sort of reasoning why they wouldn't be helping each other out. So really quickly, to recap that key information from that Eurogamer interview, remember, in the story missions, they're going to choose for you, right? So if they want to switch you midway, or if it's just a mission for Miles or just a mission for Peter, that's the way it's going to be. When you're in the open world, you'll be able to switch seamlessly between the two. And to my knowledge, that's kind of all they've said. I don't believe they've answered this specific question. So when you're swinging around the city as Peter and you go to a side mission or you go to like an event or a random crime, would you see Miles? Now, actually, I do believe other people in the comments of that video had talked about, would it be possible, you think, where you'd actually see each other? So you're swinging around as Peter, and would you literally see Miles at some point swinging the other way and just kind of pass you? I think that would be absolutely incredible. I think that would be very dynamic, and I think that would make sense in this world. So I really do hope they have that. And then I guess taking that one step further, right, when you do a random crime or something, how would that go? I feel like an easy way to get the other person out of it would be something as simple as, if you get, say, like a radio call, right? And it's the police, and they say, okay, a crime is taking place on this street. You know, it's this event, right? It's an armed robbery or whatever. I could see Peter, say you're swinging around as Peter, and on the radio, he says, a voice line, he says, Miles, I got this. Something like that. And honestly, that could be it. It's such a simple, small thing, but just something where each of them... Now, I guess the issue would be, do they have to say it every single time, right? I mean, in a way, they kind of would have to, because if an event became too big, well, you would imagine the other one would kind of come in as backup. Or say it's like a car heist, and you fail as one of them and it gets away, would you have something where the one who fails would like radio and say, I missed it. Maybe can the other one then do it? Can, if you're Peter and you fail it, can Miles do it? Or is there any kind of radio kind of communication before or after? I think that's how you would do it. I would really love the idea that, kind of organically or just with the AI, the other one that you're not playing as would swoop in and maybe help you take out enemies. I mean, if you think about it, is that what the CG trailer, from 2021, is that what that was showing? Was it just a random kind of event? And I mean, you see them tag teaming. Now, I think the tag teaming thing is because you're going to see that in the base game, say maybe like a story mission where these two are going to kind of be working together. As I've said before, that CG trailer, you can't take it as like a one-to-one thing where everything there is exactly going to be replicated in the base game. I think it's more like themes and elements that are going to be kind of transferred over. But at the same time, maybe you can read into it. Maybe you could say, well, you're doing a heist or a robbery, you're stopping a robbery, and Miles swoops in or Peter swoops in when you're playing as Miles, and they kind of help you out. I think that'd be rather cool. But no, honestly, I would say if that is not going to happen, to me, it's either one of those, right? It's either, that would be insane. And that'd be, I think, a kind of big deal that I would probably like to hear about before the game comes out. Now, if you don't hear about it, it could be even bigger, right? Because you just see that organically for the first time in the game, and that'd be absolutely wild. But if you do tell us ahead of time, I guess either way, I would probably prefer that. And that would be the one way. That would be, okay, well, you're going to get help with the AI, when you're swinging around. The other way around it, I do honestly think something as simple as a radio thing where one tells the other, hey, you patrol somewhere else, like I'll do this one. And in a way, you look at different things, different mediums and comics and movies and stuff. There's like delegation, right? There's, hey, you go this way, I'll go that way, I'll do this, you do that. It's relatively simple, so I could see something like that happening to kind of make sure that there's an in-game reason why the other person wouldn't help you. It's because the person who took that mission explicitly, said out loud, hey, stay out of it. I'll handle this one. And even if they fail, right, I guess, even if they fail, then they could have some sort of maybe witty line where it's like, oh, I could have used the backup, something like that. So it's a great question. Let me know, anybody watching this video, this is only just one man's, opinion, one man's theory on it. Let me know how you guys think the game could handle it one way or the other. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.